And since day one, I'm proud to say that we've been delivering, from slashing wait times at DMVs to expanding online services. We have been laser focused on eliminating the time tax that Illinoisans have to pay to access simple government services. Our goal has been simple: bring government into the 21st century and meet people where they are. Today, we take another major leap forward. Illinois driver's license and state IDs and Apple Wallet is not just a new product. It's a new way to think about identity, security, and convenience in your everyday life. Illinoisans expect their government to innovate, but also to protect their privacy. The work on this project was built on two foundations: convenience and security. Illinois driver's license and state IDs and Apple Wallet takes advantage of the privacy and security features already built into iPhone and Apple Watch to help protect against tampering and theft. Data is encrypted, and biometric authentication using Face ID or Touch ID ensures that only the owner of the ID and wallet can present it. This isn't just cool technology, it's trusted, secure, and private technology. Only the information needed for a transaction is presented, and you have the opportunity to review and authorize the information being requested with Face ID or Touch ID before it is shared. If a bar or concert venue only needs to confirm you're over 21, that's all they see. Not your address, not your license number, not even your birth date. Just the fact that you're over 21. That is a game changer for privacy in the digital age. So how does it work? It's simple. Starting tomorrow, November 19th, to get started, open Apple Wallet, tap the plus button, select driver's license or state ID, and follow the quick steps. Scan your card, take a selfie, and you're done. From there, your Illinois driver's license or state ID will be added securely on your device. And if you need help, you can go to ilsos.gov/mobile for step-by-step instructions and our how-to video. And here's something else. Unlike a physical ID, your mobile ID updates in real time. Apple and our office don't track when or where you use it. Your privacy is protected by design. You also never need to show or hand over your device to present your ID. Your ID and device always stay with you. And most significantly, with the busy holiday travel season right around the corner, starting tomorrow, you'll be able to use your mobile ID at O'Hare, Midway, and Lambert airports, and at over 250 airports nationwide, again starting tomorrow. We're also working with stadiums, restaurants, and retailers across the state to expand the number of businesses and venues accepting mobile ID in the coming months. This will soon go beyond Apple Wallet to include Google and Samsung wallets so that every Illinoisan with a smartphone can benefit from this breakthrough, regardless of their device. This is how Illinois leads: responsibly, securely, and boldly. Today is so exciting to me because it represents what happens when we bring cutting-edge tech into what has normally been sleepy, routine government services, like revolutionizing what IDs will become. We're showing the nation that Illinois doesn't just keep up with innovation, that we are committed to setting the pace. This is modernization that makes sense, innovation that protects your privacy, saves you time, and makes everyday life a lot easier. I want to thank our partners at Apple, at TSA. I want to thank our friends in the Illinois General Assembly. I think we have a couple of them here. It's Senator Hastings. Senator Hastings, thank you for your leadership in the Senate. Let's have a round of applause. Is Leader Ryan Spain here as well? Leader Spain has been very helpful in the House to help bring this technology through JCAR. I also want to thank the Illinois Liquor Commission, the Chicago Department of Aviation, Soldier Field, who we'll hear from in a second, the Levy Restaurant Group, our restaurant partners across the state, United, American, and Southwest Airlines. And I want to give a special shout out to the incredible team at the Secretary of State's office who made this vision a reality. The amount of hours and resources and time that everyone from our Chief of Staff, Hannah Jubei, all the way on down has really been inspirational to me. They have worked long hours. They have worked on the weekends. They are committed to this process, and not to speak for them, but to see the excitement that we're really moving the needle and that we're delivering on a promise that we made when we took office could not be more fulfilling. And while I'm up here taking the credit and looking handsome, they deserve all the credit because they did all the work. So I want to have a loud round of applause for everyone at the Illinois Secretary of State's office for their hard work. Together, with all our partners and with everyone within the office, we're proving that Illinois can lead and lead boldly into a safer, smarter, more connected future. And with that, before I take some questions from the media, I do want to acknowledge Jessica Mayle. Did I say the name right? Maley. Jessica, people mess up my name all the time. Jessica Maley, the regional spokesperson and public affairs specialist at TSA. Can we have a round of applause for our friends at TSA? Thank you for your partnership. And with that, I want to bring up to the stage two individuals. One is Lisa Gardner, the executive director of the Illinois Liquor Control Commission. And the other is my friend Luca Serra, director of marketing and PR for Soldier Field. Would you guys come up here, say a few words, and then I'll open up to questions. But don't worry, I'll take the questions. You guys.
Thank you, Secretary Janulius. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
On behalf of the Illinois Liquor Control Commission, I'm excited to join you today. As Illinois continues its commitment to advancing technological innovation, the Secretary of State's introduction of the mobile ID is a powerful reminder that forward-thinking solutions will keep Illinois ahead of the curve as the technological landscape evolves. For retailers, restaurants, event venues, and bars across the state, this launch is more than a technological milestone. It is an introduction of a practical tool that helps make daily operations safer, smoother, and more secure. Mobile IDs enhance public safety by being much harder to counterfeit than physical IDs. This lowers the risk of fraudulent identification being used to illegally purchase alcohol, effectively preventing sales to minors and helping to safeguard communities and businesses. At the IOCC, one of our core missions is to reduce alcohol access to minors. Every year, underage individuals attempt to purchase alcohol using sophisticated fake IDs. Mobile IDs offer a major step forward in addressing this challenge. By empowering bartenders, servers, door personnel, and security staff with a more reliable form of identification, mobile IDs help close gaps that minors have historically exploited with fake IDs. The advanced security features built into the mobile IDs make them significantly harder to counterfeit, which is essential to our mission of limiting youth access to alcohol. Therefore, when businesses use mobile IDs verification tools, they can quickly and confidently confirm an individual's age, helping prevent illegal alcohol sales at the point of service. This directly supports our statewide efforts in education, enforcement, and compliance, ultimately keeping young people safer and communities stronger. Mobile IDs support responsible age verification, strengthen public safety, and provide businesses with greater confidence, efficiency, and compliance. The IOCC looks forward to working with retailers who choose to accept mobile IDs as a secure, reliable method of verifying age. We're also happy to support the Secretary of State in the effort to provide mobile ID training to our licensees. This forward-thinking solution meets people where they are, while also supporting responsible service to patrons and helping prevent underage drinking across Illinois. So thank you, Secretary Janulius, for your leadership and for making this a smooth transition for businesses and customers statewide. Together, we are strengthening public safety, protecting young people, and advancing responsible beverage service across Illinois.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. I guess we're going to upset a lot of people that are using their fake IDs, but we believe in following the law. Thank you, Lisa, for your leadership and all the work that you do with the Illinois Liquor Control Commission. Next, I'd like to invite up Luca Serra, the Director of Marketing and PR for Soldier Field. Luca.
Good morning, everyone. We're thrilled to be part of this partnership with the Secretary of State, his team, and Apple. When people come to Soldier Field, whether for a game or a concert or any other major event, they come for the experience. Our job is to make everyone around that experience smooth and enjoyable as possible. This technology gives us a smarter, faster way to verify age at concessions, helping us reduce lines and keep fans focused on what they came for, the show. We're excited to work with Levy, our food and beverage partner, to bring this innovation into the operations and take another step to elevate the fan experience at Soldier Field. Thank you, Alexi, for bringing this technology to Soldier Field and for all of Illinois.
I'll take this. Thanks, buddy. Before we celebrate here, any questions for me? Oh, hi, Marnie. Any questions? Yes. Hi, Kai. Great question. That's not going to happen for the foreseeable future. Our goal, not just in Illinois, but nationally, is that it happens across the country sometime in the next few years. But one of our the legislation that was passed does not allow law enforcement to use it as of now, which is probably the right thing. No other state that has Apple Wallet allows law enforcement to use it. So the answer is not for right now. If you had to ask me ultimately if we're here in a few years from now, yes, I believe it will be a tool nationally as more and more states follow our lead and adopt this technology. I do see law enforcement using it, but our promise to Jay Carr and our friends in the General Assembly, I don't want to get Senator Hastings upset here, it was not to do it for the foreseeable future. Correct. So the Apple Wallet, the mobile ID, consider it complementary for the time being. Again, we're one of the earlier states to adopt this technology. This will not replace. We're going to have a lot of folks who are going to think that this replaces your ID. It does not do that yet. Again, ultimately over time, do I see that happening? Yes. But as of now, unless you're Ubering, or either way, bring your driver's license or state ID with you. Great question. Correct. Well, we don't want to say in trouble, but yeah, yes, you have to carry your state ID or your driver's license if you're driving a vehicle. Yeah, so great question. We'd like to say within the next few months, for sure next year. Again, today allows us to build the infrastructure to open it up to other service providers and other venues, which we'll be announcing here in the next couple months as well, and other uses. We'll go there then. Yes.
You said a few other states have done this. Can you talk about what you learned from them, what maybe some of the hiccups?
Yeah, great question. So I think the most important thing we've learned, so now we're the largest state in America to do this. I think the most important lesson that our IT team working with Apple has identified is how secure the encryption and the biometric authorization has been. It's been a pretty flawless process from the tech side. That's the stuff that has historically kept me up at night. Is how do we make sure that there's cybersecurity? How do we make sure that this isn't hacked? So that's been the biggest piece of it. California is doing a pilot program, so we will be the largest state to do it. We've learned our lessons from all these states, mostly positive. As most technology, it advances. Yes. No, not without breaking the law. And the other point that's really important, putting aside law enforcement, the beauty of this technology is you never have to hand your phone over to anyone. Just like if you go to, 7-Eleven or Dunkin' Donuts, you tap. That's a technology you're going to use at the airport. That's a technology ultimately that you use at sports venues and restaurants and bars. So you never have to hand your phone over to anyone. Yes, essentially. Just like your Apple, do you use Apple Wallet now? Exact same technology. You'll tap, verify, and you go on your way without having to fumble for your ID and all that when you're at TSA. Well, before we go off topic, are there any more on topic? Because I'm really excited about today, as you can tell. All right, so this is a big deal. We're very excited. What's your off topic question? I'm so focused on this. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. And I'm not upset about the question. It's my job. But I think in general, we need to rebuild trust in government. And we promised to do this when I ran for this office. When we took over, we promised that we'd build the infrastructure to get this done. And I think whether you're a Democrat or Republican, you should be excited about today. It's government delivering. It's government making life easier. It's government moving the needle on modernization, on creating efficiencies, which is basic competency 101. And as I walk up and down the streets of Chicago, of Central Illinois, Southern Illinois, people are excited about the modernization, and the amount of people that ask me when mobile ID is coming, today I can finally say it's here. So to me, the bigger picture is delivering for people, rebuilding trust in government, and cutting the time tax. All right. Thank you all so much. Thank you.